You're welcome to Top 10 Niger Countdown. And on today's edition, we'll be looking at Nigerian superstars whose name that we normally address them as are not the original names. That's what the Englishman calls a pseudonym. That's the fictional names. I know you'll be surprised. A lot of superstars that you call a particular name, but that name that we know them as are not the original names of those people. So we'll be counting down from number 10 to number 1. So let's begin with the number 10 person that we have on our spotlight today. We have a Femi Branch. Femi Branch is a Yoruba guy. We normally call him by that name, Femi Branch. He started acting in 1991 and he featured in movies like House of Luck, Love is War, Neck at the Pretty Servant. That's in the early 90s. And the real name of Femi Branch is David Babafemi Osukoya. Na Yoruba name. But people popularly know the guy as Femi Branch. So that's the number 10 person that we have on our spotlight. Alright, let's look at the number 9 person that we have here. We have a Frank Donga. Frank Donga that's his real name is Kunle Idou. Kunle Idou is the real name of Frank Donga. But this Frank Donga now has already overshadowed his real name. So that's about Frank Donga. Alright, let's look at the number 8 person that we have on our spotlight. But before I proceed, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to see my next content. And please also like the video. Alright, let's look at the number 8 person that we have here. So let's look at the number 8 person. The number 8 person that we have here is a guy that's all of us, we know him by his fictional name, which is not his real name. It was even recently that I myself had to discover his real name. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Saint Obi. Most of you know him as Saint Obi, but that's not his real name. His real name is Obi Nawafo. He's from Imo State. And this guy, though he's late now, this guy has featured in a lot of hit movies. Movies like Golden Fish, State of Emergency, More Than a Woman, and what have you. So let's look at the number 7 person that we have on our spotlight today. The number 7 person that we have here is Oke Bakassi. I know you're shocked. Most people know him as Oke Bakassi, even on movies, but Oke Bakassi is his fictional name. That's his stage name. But that's his name that he's used. That is his brand name. That's his name that he's been known as. But that's not his real name. So his real name is Okechukwu Anthony Onyebula. And we all know Oke Bakassi. Oke Bakassi is multi-talented. He's a stand-up comedian. He's an actor. Oke Bakassi is into a lot of things. So let's look at the number 6th person that we have here. The number 6th person that we have here is a Yoruba guy, a Yoruba man. Yes, popularly known as Saka. Yes, you know Saka. I think he was in the movie known as a Corporate Maid that he did with Mercy Johnson and Van Vika. I think that was the movie that gave him that name, Saka. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. So, what is Saka's real name? Saka's real name is Afiz Oyetoru. Oyetoru. Yes, he featured in movies like Bafana Bafana. He's a comedian. So Saka is the person that we'll have on our number 6 spotlight. So let's look at number 5. The number 5 person, the 5th person that we'll have here on our spotlight is Ken Eriks. Yes, most of you call him Ken Eriks, but that's not his real names. Yes, it's just a short form that is being gotten from his full name. So he just had to abbreviate it, and then he just used that name as the name of his brand. He just branded himself with that name. So what is Ken Eric's full name? His full names are Ekene Dilichukwu Ugochukwu Eric Nwene. I don't even blame him because the name is too long, sef. Just imagine if they give you Pepper to write that name, the name go full Pepper. So I don't blame him. So he decided to just shorten the name into Ken Eriks. Yes, you know Ken Eriks. He has done a lot of movies. A lot of you who like watching African Magic Epic. I know he's one of your favorites. So let's look at the number 4th person. Let's look at the 4th person that we have on our spotlight. We have a guy from Abia State. Some people know him as they call him Nollywood bad guy. I'm talking about Jim Ike. Yes, everybody calls him Jim Ike, but that's not his real name. It's just a fictional name. So his full name is James Ikechukwu Esomoa. Jim Ike was born in a family of 9 girls, and he's the only guy there in his family. So you see, Jim Ike, I don't know how to put it, but a guy where they're pamper, just a single guy in the midst of 9 women. So that's the person. So Jamaica is the person that we'll have as the number 4th person on our spotlight. All right, let's look at the number 3 person. That's the person that we have on our 3rd position on our spotlight today. We have someone, a beautiful girl. I think that's the only woman that I have here on my list. She goes by the name Rita Dominic. Everyone calls her Rita Dominic, Rita Dominic. But that's not her true surname. Dominic is the first name of her father. So she just decided to be answering the first name of her father instead of her surname. Maybe she's shy about her surname. So her real surname is Mwatorocha, Rita Mwatorocha. So that's her surname. But she just decided to be answering Dominic. So Rita Mwatorocha or Rita Dominic is the 3rd person that we have on our spotlight. All right, let's now look at the 2nd person that we have on our spotlight. We have a Segun Arinze. Yes, a lot of people call him Segun Arinze. His mother is from Onitsha, and he is a Yoruba, and his father is from Yoruba land. So Segun Arinze is the only actor that I know who can speak Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa fluently. If you think I'm lying, go and watch Nwa Boy. That's the popular cinema movie called Nwa Boy. You will see it. Segun Arinze speaks he speaks the language. That's the 3 major ethnic group in Nigeria. He speaks he speaks the language of 3 major ethnic group in Nigeria, which is Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba, and he speaks it fluently. So Segun Arinze, that name Segun Arinze. Okay, here his real name is Segun Aina Padono. Segun Aina Padono. Arinze isn't his real name, but he just decided to attach that Arinze because he started as a musician. So he just carried that name Arinze and attached to his name. Well, his real name is Segun Aina. So that's the 2nd person that we have on our spotlight. All right, let's now look at the number 1 person that we have on our spotlight today. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the man that walks like this, the man that everybody fears. You just do like this. It's time for sacrifice. I'm talking about nice sacrifice. Kanayo, oh Kanayo. You call him Kanayo, oh Kanayo, but that's not his real name. It's a fictional name. I know you're surprised. Yes, his real name is Anayo Onyekwere Modestus. But he just decided to attach Kanayo. But his real name is Anayo Onyekwere Modestus. So Kanayo oh Kanayo is our number 1 on our spotlight today. So that's the end of today's segment on Top 10 Naija Kada. But please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also comment and tell me your favorite person among these 10 people that I mentioned here. And please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and also drop a like on this video. See you next time.